Welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space 2 on Endless Difficulty with me, JC Proton, playing a custom Horatio faction, and we are coming back. We're continuing at picking up at turn 92. Turn 92 it is. And I gotta say, man, I've been looking over this a little bit, thinking about it here. My score is almost 1,000. Like, that's a commanding lead, right? Cravers are in second place at 725. So, based on those numbers, I am mighty and I could totally punk them, right? However, uh, I have a little fleet here that has an attack power of almost 1,000, 23,000 hit points, right? I've got one of those there. I've got one of those over here. I've got one of those over here. I have three of those fleets, so I've got 3,000 attack power, basically, if I combine all my fleets together in one fleet, right? Um, which I can't even do. I can do 14 ships together, okay? Compare that with the Cravers over here. Where'd they go? I just saw them last turn, and they had 7,000 attack power. They had two fleets together. One was 3,000, another was 4,000 attack power. They have medium ships. I don't have medium ships. I was like, dude, if they wanted to, like the poor vaulters, man, they don't stand a chance. They had like three little frigates, three little destroyers that they were trying to challenge them with. They had 3 points worth of fleet, and here's Cravers rolling with 16 ships rolling in. It's like, dude, you're done. You're done. They're going. You're at their mercy, and Cravers don't have mercy, right? They're just gonna crush you. You're done. Yeah, the only reason you still exist is because they haven't just crushed you yet, right? And I'm like, okay, so they could do the same to me. I don't have nearly the kind of fleet that they do. Okay, so fleet wise, they've got me smoked, right? Okay, in systems, how many systems? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They've got 15 systems established, right? And where am I? I have 10. Or, okay, 12. I have 12 systems. So they have more systems, more and bigger, better, badder fleet, and yet somehow my score is higher. I don't get that part. I'm just confused. Maybe it's because I have a one trade route here, or maybe the game scores science to count for a lot. Maybe I'm a little bit ahead of them, of the Cravers on science, but it's like my military tech is not high. Um, the Cravers, somebody's already beat me out on this achievement here. Um, on Chaser of Dreams. So somebody's already got this tier, which I don't have. You know, yeah, I'm working on this, and that's going to help me a lot. Being able to look at the top tier of luxury resources because it looks like I have some of those in my constellation. So it's looking good. It's looking really good, but I don't understand the scoring. The scoring doesn't seem to be very accurate because right now, um, I think the Cravers, if they put their mind to it, they could stomp on me, and I would not be able to stop them. So I think I think this score says I'm in a head and shoulders above the rest leading position. I think that's kind of a lie. I think it's a lie. So anyway, just wanted to, I guess, want to get that off my chest because, yeah. Anyway, so now that slash rant off, let's continue with the game. Okay, so Karana, we've got a fun little thing going on here where I have them sieged so that they don't turn into a um, outpost, or not outpost, colony. Yeah, I don't want United Empire to win the colony race. So I'm keeping them constrained. I've put up and removed the blockade here a couple of times, just trying to manage the population so that so they can get in, but not actually win the colony race. And so hopefully, I will win the colony race, and then I will get eventually the fraction of their population that is there will grow into a full population, and then I will allow it to grow, and then it will multiply, and then I will end up splicing. Vodiani finally landed. Look at that. Look at that. It's been a long time coming, man. He came from like way over here. Came over, traveled, flew across. I believe he went to AD. Yes. Ah, welcome, 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 Vodiani. So good to have you here. You don't know how happy we are to see you. Vodiani are really good populations. They eat a lot of food, but they are worth it. Vodiani +4 FIDS, Food Industry Dust Science. And their splicing effect is amazing. +2 FIDS, Food Industry Dust and Science. So, yeah, let's boost them. Kaboom. They are some of the tastiest population types in the endless universe. I am a big fan of the Vodiani, and I'm a huge fan of the Cravers as well. Cravers are really good to get. Okay. Yeah, so that's fantastic. We've been able to get a Vodiani population under our control. That's fantastic. It's wonderful. It's not exactly game changing, but it's really, really good, right? It's equivalent to splicing several other races all at once. The totally game changing one to splice is the Cravers. When you splice Cravers, crazy things happen. At least if you're of the I forget exactly what this something foreman, extreme foreman, or whatever that I have. There, when you add that with the Cravers, you basically end up more than doubling your FIDS. It's like bananas. It's really crazy when that happens. If you splice Cravers, when you have extreme foreman, I think that's what it's called. Crazy multiplication things happen, and your FIDS like doubles or more. It's bananas. It's super bananas. So if it comes to pass in this game that I end up capturing a Craver system, or I get some Craver population, I end up get to splice them. It's almost like just it's an I win button. Pretty much at that point, you're like, yep, I've got this one. Okay, so back to where we were. Like I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to be on an offense. I'm going to attack everybody. But after looking at how bad to the bone the Cravers are, I'm kind of intimidated. I'm going to have to make sure that I'm able to do some fleet action here. So let me take a look at the numbers here. I've got 12 colonies out of 13 allowed, and I have 3 outposts. So that puts me over by 2, which means that's going to be a -20 approval, which right now isn't a big deal because I have this crazy amount of extra approval. But down the road, it's going to be a thing I'm going to need to have. Unless I do the House of Cards Ponzi scheme where I just keep taking systems um, to keep getting those bonuses that you get from New Colony. Plus 25 for 10 turns. I mean, sure, it's great for 10 turns. You just got to keep it rolling, man. If you get slowed down, then that thing collapses, and all of a sudden you've got a real mess on your hands. So this is a tech I'm going to need. This will add 2 more systems before triggering expansion disapproval. And I'm kind of thinking maybe, let's see here. How far out is this? 3 turns out. See, I need these to finish these 2 to get this before I can do this. And to do this, I need 3 of these. So I'm going to need this and a couple of these, which I'm probably going to take these 2 medium ship types. And those are only like 2 turns. Because I'm producing 4,000, those are 10,000, so 2.5 turns. I'm thinking that's going to happen. Raise the maximum population by 1 on every planet in the system. And then raise the cap by 2. Get those 2. That'll give me some military power. Yeah, that military thing's kind of kicking in a little bit. Hyperhelix Dynamo I will get once I have 100 antimatter. And I'm producing how many? 4.7. So I need 25. It's only like 6 turns away. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Hyperhelix Dynamo gives you plus 3 industry per population and plus 5 approval on the system. So that's a racial or whatever faction specific ability. So okay, let's rock and roll here. Which to choose? That's a solid choice. He's on AC. Well, he doesn't have any hots. So that's not really good. AC is already producing how much food? 860. Well, anything over 600 is sort of a waste unless you are supporting outposts. So it is a waste unless you're supporting outposts. So that's not really needed. That at least gives some industry. I guess that's the winner. Narata. Naratia. I can't say that name. Apparently she's got hots, AB. There's one. There's one that's permanently hot. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense why I would do that. I'll continue that. He's done with that one. So I could do that, but also +2 deposit value on luxury resource deposits. What do we have on AA? Well, that's good, and that's good. So Yeah, that's a yes. +2 deposit value? Nice. Okay, so right now I'm at 12 and a half and 17.2. So let's see what happens. 12 and a half and 17.2. 13 and a half. 18.2. Okay, so because it's endless difficulty, um, bonuses from heroes are slashed in half. That's why they call it endless difficulty. Because, yes, things get stretched out over time, but it's also just kind of harder. The AIs are more aggressive. They also cheat more. Stuff like that. So yeah, it's just it's a more challenge mode version of the game, man. Okay, AJ has a lot of population availability. Everybody else is kind of tight, but bro, man, this dude, it's like, send your pops over here, man. I got all the space in the world, boys. Send them here, send them here. Okay, dude. I hear you, man. I hear you, and you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna be sending you some peoples. AG, how's AG doing? Okay, so he finally colonized this. He finally colonized over here. Get a little more elbow room. That's cool. Let's go ahead and do him up. Boom. Terraform snow. Okay, so AJ. AJ is a good one to send pops to. Alright, well, where are we at here? Holy smokes, look at all these Calgaros coming out. That is more than we need. Hundo porcento. That is too many. Wow. I just need two, thanks very much. I don't need no four. Four is way too much. Yeah, we're not gonna be having that. Okay, so let's play a game of let's not have too many Calgaros. Let's do that. So let's sort by population, and we'll pick the two with the lowest population to not make more of these. So the trick here is you go to your spaceport, you tell it to cancel, so it doesn't send anywhere. Then, if you can hold a mouse button down long enough, you put them in the spaceport. Yeah, yeah, the holding the mouse button down part. That's the tricky bit, right? Okay, again, rinse and repeat. Tell it to change the destination and then cancel. And that sets the destination to no destination. Then we find all of our Cargeros, all the Calgeros, and put them in the spaceport. That way they cannot multiply. The game gets a little buggy. It gets a little quirky. Sometimes it'll say, "Oh yeah, dude, you're totally getting two more Calgeros right now. On the next turn, count on it. Count on it. They're gonna be there." And then when the next turn clicks over, yeah, they might not be there. I think it's somehow tied up with this. If you have the population multiplication, whatever boosting thing is in place, I think it's tied into that somehow. There's a little quirkiness, bugginess. I don't know if you call it a bug, feature, whatever. It's not 100%. accurate. We'll just say that. It doesn't always work the way it's advertised. So, anybody else need to be moving people around? Not really. I mean, everybody's got enough room that they can have one more multiply, and I'm pretty sure I'm not shipping populations around between systems too much. So, I'm okay with, I think, letting that ride. AB's at 12 of 13. And AA, yeah, he's back to growing too. So, where is AJ compared to AB? It's not too far. Okay, we'll send one to AJ. Cool. Yep. Yep. It's nice to have room for like about two or three for growing space in case you're shipping population around or whatever. That's nice. Okay. Cool. AB, AC. So yeah, we're popping out some fleet. Because it was a wake up call for me when I saw how powerful the Cravers were. I was like, uh oh. I am completely outclassed. If they come after me, I am hosed. So, that definitely encouraged me to take another look at my defenses and make some adjustments. Okay, AD is here. AE. Okay, that is 1 and 3. That's these two. I would say 3 is the more important. Yeah, that's a big improvement. Plus 5 approval per pop. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Colonize Arctic on AG30. That's him. Arctic is going to be, yep, terraformed. Cool. I think I'm going to go ahead and go challenge these pirates. Because, like, why not? Let's see what goes and happens. I might think about sending an outpost out here. Maybe, mm, maybe once I can harvest orichalcics. It's going to be a little while for that. I guess it'll wait. Okay, what to do here, man? What to do? Okay, speed 6. 5 probes. He can go off lane. We're pretty much done down here. I've got a couple of scouts here, so that one's covered. Should I go here or go up here? I'm thinking go up here. Okay, where are we at here? This guy can go this way. We're close. We're pretty close to having explored the entire galaxy, man. We're really close. It's like this constellation left. That's about it. We're really close. Cool. Okay, we got that covered. And we'll head on down this way. Cool. Closer and closer and closer. Okay, moving up 2. I have 3 probes. Let me send a probe out over here. How many are there over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. That's okay. I don't mind taking 2 turns. not attacking the vaulters. I'm being cool. Being cool here. So the trick here is going to be remembering to pull the Calgeros out of the spaceports so that I can splice them, and then our approval per pop will go up from +1 per pop to +3 more, so 4 per pop. That'll be awesome. Let's do it. Okay. There are 3 of them. There is 1 of them. Really? Did that happen? Did it happen? Yep. See that? Only 1 Calgero's crew, not 2, like it was supposed to be. What do you do, man? What do you do? All right, you know what? On that note, you know what? I think I'm going to take a break here. I think we're just gonna let this lie as is, man, and we'll come back to it on turn 93 next time. So thank you for watching, and you can like and subscribe if you want to. You can hit me with comments, questions, remarks, flames, whatever in the comments. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.